Across north central Wisconsin. News Channel 786 starts now.
Tree care companies are left in the cold as winter weather is still in the forecast. Where that leaves them, and we'll tell you what they have to say coming up.
And some of that winter weather is leaving right now, but we have a chance for some more light snow on your early Saturday. First alert forecast coming up.
And YACH'S Corporation is nearing a major deadline, how it might move production to the Milwaukee area instead. Well, this sort of weather limbo we're in is nothing new for central and north central Wisconsin. And let's say waiting for spring weather to finally settle in is kind of an exercise in patience.
Especially for tree and lawn care services who are waiting for new jobs. News Channel 7's Ben Helwig joins us now live from Wausau. Ben, what are the biggest hurdles for these types of companies this time of year?
Jeff, for one thing, it's just difficult to work in as the weather is hard on equipment and can be unpredictable. Another thing, though, is just waiting for the warmer weather to arrive so they can begin their spring work.
Old man winter's been sticking around too long. We got to bring in the summer.
On this, the last day of March, the weather still feels stuck in a place between winter and spring.
Springtime is usually kind of a rougher time of year just because everything's starting to get soft and muddy. You know, our trucks and equipment are pretty heavy. So if we try to go into yards, we end up doing more damage than we're doing good.
On top of that, the recent ice, snow, and rain have made things more inconvenient.
With less than ideal weather, it does make work a little more difficult. Yesterday we had an ice storm, so when we go to cut down a tree when it's covered in ice, obviously the branches are going to be slippery, so it becomes a little more hazardous.
Nick and his crew still get work done, although they're ready for warmer weather. For Roy Yach, his focus is more on lawn care, and he needs spring to come.
Just waiting around until it gets warmer out. You know, you think it's going to be nice and warm, but then you got cold weather, you got snow, you got rain that freezes. It's pretty challenging.
Ideally, now is the time to begin yard cleanups, but the snow isn't letting that happen.
Last year at this time, March 14th was when we started doing cleanups. So we're already about 2 to 3 weeks behind from last year. So we're going to be doing a lot of catching up to do in the next couple of weeks.
While it's a lot of patient waiting, the wait is part of working in the area.
You get used to it because you obviously can't control the weather, so when you do it enough, you just work with it, not against it.
Yach says he hopes to begin his spring cleanups next week, but is uncertain because of winter weather in the forecast. As for Stubby, he says that they've been working in Wausau, he and his crew, because it's been hard to get to townships because of those wet conditions. Reporting live in Wausau, Ben Helwig, News Channel 7.
Now, earlier today, if you caught that, Cassandra, you were reading, and it said about spring in Wisconsin, you do exercise patience.
Yes, Jeff, I did his yard.
Patience is the key word, guys.
Jack and I did
Patience
his yard
and
a couple
lots of it.
times
You know
last
I have
year.
very little patience. You know, working with me. But we need to exercise patience.
I know, and not your fault. We need to remember that it's not Mark's fault.
I say the patience prayer every day. It's God grant me patience right now. Doesn't really work.
Maybe not right now, but what's happening tonight and tomorrow, Mark?
Yeah, we still have that light snow coming down, mainly though east of the Wausau area towards
That was a pretty
Anigo,
awesome clip,
Shawano,
wasn't it?
Green Bay, picking up some light snow shower
I was so
activity.
close.
Here
I
in
know, you saw my
Wausau, dusting
pimples.
at most. Most of this is
I look
flurries.
fat,
There's a
didn't I?
chance for that light dusting
I
of
look
snow,
fat.
Shawano,
I
and
must
the
have been
Green Bay
hibernating all
area.
winter.
In Stevens Point, we have 32 degrees, maybe a few flurries flying here. Oh yeah.